Hello, and welcome, my friends, to the next video in the Create Better Content series, where I show you how to tap into your creativity so that you can stay consistent with your marketing and reach more customers. My name is Penny, and I'm going to guide you through this content development process. It's my goal to teach you how to create engaging content to post on social media, what goes on your sales pages, your email sequences, all of those things that you use in your marketing so that you can reach more qualified customers. And if you want to learn more about creativity and how this can help you develop your content marketing plans, I would love to see you hit that button below and subscribe to this channel. And below in the description box, there are several links. One of the links that you're going to see is for the Content Calendar Blueprint. This is an email-based training. It's my version of a guide that does more than just help you set up a content calendar, but it actually takes you through the steps and to develop a strategy and to figure out the content that will go into your content calendar so that you can stay consistent and reach more customers. Another link that you're going to see is that you can join us in the Marketing Strategy Collective program. This is my group program on Patreon, where we have an amazing group of small business owners, and we have set ourselves up into a supportive group online space. So we do more than just, free trainings. You'll get everything from workbooks that'll help you work through all of your marketing efforts. You'll get the support of people. You'll get actual real-time feedback from other business owners so that you don't feel like you're just doing this by yourself. So the links are below, and you know what to do to learn more. All right, so let's jump into today's video. So today's video, we're staying with email marketing, but I want to talk something specific about email marketing, because there's a lot of people who think that email marketing only works when you are launching a program, launching an offer, promoting a product. That's when email works. But I want to change that, because the truth is your email is one of your best marketing tools. And I'm going to be honest here when I say this. Some of your best sales are going to come from emails that don't happen during a launch. Those emails that you send, and I call them like the in-between days, in between the promotions, in between the launches, the everyday, I'm still in communicating with you, I'm giving you amazing information, those normal weeks when you're just showing up for your community, you're going to actually make more money from those emails than you are from your launches. So let's talk about this, because I want to get into this, because there's actually 3 types of emails that you could be using, especially if you are trying to work through what am I saying, what am I sending, what am I doing if I'm not launching, that type of thing. So let's talk about that. There's 3 types of emails that can help you make money when you are not launching. And these kinds of emails help you build trust with your community. It keeps your offers top of mind. Excuse me. Sorry, that's why I'm sounding a little hoarse today. I'm having some issues. Trying not to get sick. That's my goal this week. Trying not to get sick. So I'm sorry if I cough every now and then. Excuse me. So these are emails. They're going to build trust with your community, and they're going to keep your offers kind of top of mind, especially with your customers that are on the fence about something. And it helps you stay consistent, because you're consistently showing up in their inbox. You're consistently reaching out to them and staying, at top of mind. We're staying at the top of their inbox. We're showing them that we're still here, and that this is the opportunity that creates messaging, touch points, those types of things that set up the opportunities for a steady income of sales without feeling like you're being pushy, doors closed now, urgent, you need to buy this, any of that kind of stuff that we do during launches and when we're trying to sell something. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about those touch points that you send to your email list on a weekly basis. So one of the first emails that you can send is something called evergreen sales emails. And these are emails that introduce your offer in a way that's kind of evergreen and timeless. And it's not tied to a specific launch date or an event or a product opening, or, this got revamped, so I'm opening this again, none of that kind of stuff. Instead, these types of evergreen sales emails are more like a welcome series. Whether you send them as part of your welcome sequence or you recycle them into your regular email schedules, this is what I'm talking about with an email sales. Because the thing about your offers and your products, they're always going to be your offers and your products. Your offers and your products are going to be the same in January. And unless you have discontinued something or you've made improvement to it, when you're looking at your stuff in August and September, they're still your offers and your products. So that's why these evergreen sales emails work. You can think of it like that. Imagine that you meet somebody at a networking event and they ask, what do you do? You're not going to say to them, well, I can't tell you about my services until my next big launch in October. No, you don't say that. You share about your products. You let them know about your services. You talk about how you help people. And these are the specific companies that I work with. These are the industries that I work with. You invite them to take the next step. That's what evergreen sales emails do. They are consistently introducing your community to your products or services in a natural, more of a conversational way, because there's not a big push of a sales behind it. It could be something like, let's use an example here, a client story. Let's say that you could share a client story who hit a big milestone, and they hit this big milestone because they had signed up to this service. That's something like that. Telling a story about a struggle that a customer had before working with you. A natural invitation to book a discovery call. Do you find yourself struggling with this too? Are you feeling like this? Or do you see your business having these kinds of issues? Jump on a call with me. Those are the types of things that are like evergreen sales emails. Because the key is once we write it, we can just repurpose this over and over and over again. And when you're looking at your content calendar, especially when it comes to your calendar for your emails that go out every single week, you can make sure that you schedule and put these automated sequences. So your new subscribers, because you're going to get people that are coming in who may not have seen what you posted up in January, and now it's here, it's August, moving into September, and they're brand new and they haven't seen that before. So you can bring this stuff back into rotation every couple of months. And I can assure you that even people who have seen this before, it's a good nudge for them to think, you know what, I was looking at that service, or I was trying to look at that product. Let me take another look again. So that's one of the things that you could be doing with your email. Another type of email is called a nurture email. These nurture emails are like leads into your offers or your products. And it's interesting with these emails because they don't look like sales emails on the surface, because what they're doing is they're teaching. They incorporate storytelling. You're sharing something valuable. Here's a new free download that I just created. But here's the trick. These emails are going to be directly connected to your offer. And people love this. This works because people love to buy from somebody who teaches them something useful. They love the opportunity that if they've tested out something free for you, something that they would have gotten an aha moment, they start, I learned this thing for free. I would have paid for this thing. I wonder what it's like to work with them. That's what they're for. And I'm going to give you a really good example right now because I just did this with my email list. I changed out my opt-in. And I moved my opt-in from something that I had been using to help you with your content calendar to now showing people how to use ChatGPT to basically tell ChatGPT, some foundational questions about my business, and then to give you prompts about how to write this for Instagram, how to write blog posts, how to write video scripts. And so it's kind of plug and play type of thing. But one of the reasons that I did that was because I wanted to also rework my welcome series. So I reworked my email opt-in, and then what I did that is I created these nurture emails. So you get the free email, and I've even sent that the free download. I even gave the free download an opportunity to people who are already on my list, because I wanted to share something valuable for them. I wanted to give them something and teach them something and provide something useful for them. And so what happens is when they go to download the free Chat GPT, I call it the Content Prompt Playbook. When they go download the playbook, then they get an email sequence. And then the email sequence nurtures them into thinking, you want to do more? Do you need more help? And it leads them into seeing the benefits of joining the group program on Patreon, the Marketing Strategy Collective. So that's what I mean by a nurturing email that leads to an offer, because the emails that I've been sending to my list have everything to do with teaching them stuff and giving them valuable tips about email marketing and how to, create content for their business. And so that's why this particular opt-in becomes more of a nurture email, and it's not really into sales, but underlying, when you go into the welcome sequence, you can go through my welcome sequence and you can see how I am actually in a soft sell way of selling my group program. Okay, so if we look at it from that place, let's think about this. Let's think about a soft sale inside value package message, because that's the third type of email. This type of email is going to be kind of like a ninja kind of email. You're giving tons of value. You're weaving in tiny reminders that you have something for sale. But it's not just like a whole, here, buy now, doors close at 12 midnight, that kind of thing. It's not that at all. What it is it's more about you're tucking the email offer or the promotion or the sales into the conversation. Let me give you an example. Like, let's say you're doing a weekly tip about like productivity, and at the end of it you say something like, by the way, this is one of the strategies that I teach inside my course on building a content calendar, and if you're ready to get organized, here's the link. It's short, it's simple, it doesn't interrupt the flow of the email, but over time, these little mentions, here's a link, here if you're ready to get organized, if you're ready to step up your game, if this is what you've been looking for, those kinds of prompts that we use that kind of trigger our brain to go, this is the thing that I'm looking for. This is the thing that I've been wanting to do. I am ready to get organized. Where's that gosh darn link? It's that type of thing. Because what happens is over time, these little mentions, these little links, these little, if you're ready, if you want this, they add up. And the more that people see your offer consistently, without feeling like you're blasting them with a buy now message every single week, that's the soft sell. That's when this soft sell kind of warms your customers up. So when you do have a big launch, when you are reworking that product and you want to put it back out there, when you are wanting to do something, the doors are open on my program again, they're already familiar with their office. They've already clicked on those links. They've already seen that's what that product does. This is what the offer is. This is what the service is. And they're more likely to buy. So let's recap all this. If we think about it from this place, we can actually send a lot of email content that doesn't necessarily have to be connected directly to a sale date, to a launch promotion. There are ways that we can be utilizing our emails year round to keep your offers in play. I mean, everything from those evergreen sales messages. Think about how you can rotate those consistently every single month within your content that you're using on your emails. Your nurture emails. Is there something that you can create, especially with regards to something, your email opt-in, and do a welcome series very similar to what I just shared with you? And those soft sales, sprinkle in those offers without being pushy. You could be talking about your latest video episode. You could be talking about a podcast that you were on. You could be talking about, I don't know, follow me on Instagram. But within that email, if you're ready to do this, if this is your time to finally get organized, click on this link here. Think about ways that you can add those little bits and pieces of the soft sell kind of email copy into this so that you can consistently stay top of mind in front of the people that are opening your emails, that are connecting with you off of social media, because your emails, especially these 3 types of emails, have the capacity to help you create a steady stream of income in your business, even when you're not launching. Because the whole thing about email marketing is it's not about pushing harder. It's about building relationships. It's about staying consistent. It's about connecting with your community. And it's about making it easier for your customers to take that next step with you. So thank you for joining me today. If this episode gave you the push to develop your email content for your marketing, especially creating some emails that's going to help you with that soft sell push, I would love it if you hit the like button and then hit that share button and share it with another business owner. And if you want to take this further, join us inside the Marketing Strategy Collective. We're going to take all of these ideas that I talk about in my video episodes, and we're going to help you turn this into a content plan that's going to drive sales. I'm going to help you with your email. I'm going to help you with your sales programs. We're going to help you stop working in a solo bubble and work in a collaborative space to get that help that you need for your marketing efforts. So the link is below, and you know what to do to learn more, to get that marketing help you need to see real growth in your business. Because you are magnificent, my friend. And let me be the first to say, I'm proud of you. Until next time.